Hey, it's Rod from rodadavison.com, and in today's video we're going to talk about, do you struggle with how do I's or how to woes? So I'll be right back. Okay, so in today's video we're going to talk about struggling with how do I or how to's. So for those of you that may think, what the heck is that? A lot of people, especially new people getting in this industry, they want to know, how do I set up a blog? How do I set up autoresponders? How to do this and how to do that. Well, today I'm going to just walk you through some simple steps. I don't know, 3, 4, maybe even 5 tips on how to find the information you're looking for that's real simple. So a lot of times I see, especially new people when they get on webinars and so forth, they got 6- and 7-figure earners in front of them, but they're asking questions about how do I that you can easily look up. So I'm going to show you how to combat that, so when you get on these calls and you have opportunities to be in front of these people, you can actually ask questions that you can't find out there. So I'm going to go to a screen share, we're going to present a few things, and we'll be right with you.
Okay, so we are back. So the first place we're going to go to is just go to a basic Google search, right? So let's just focus on how to set up a blog, right? So if you just put that in there and hit enter, you're going to get all the stuff. You're going to get, blog here, blog there, how to set up a blog. So I'm just going to give you a little trick on how to refine that a little bit. If you actually put double quotes around this, what that's going to do, it's going to actually search for that exact term, how to set up a blog, rather than looking at all of those individual words separately. So you can see, how to start a blog is all there, but, this one's how to launch a self-hosted WordPress blog, which might still be relevant, but it doesn't give you really the exact things that you're looking for. So if we put quotes around that, and we just hit search again, now you're going to see how to set up a blog is going to be in every one of these things here, right? So, you can just click on any one of those. It's going to give you some good information on exactly what, what you're searching for. So all of these little questions on, how to set up a blog, how do I set up my autoresponder, how do I create a capture page? I mean, all of those things can be found just right there in the Google search. Google's basically the largest website in the world, so they're number one. So you want to use that as a resource. So we'll go back to the video now. We'll talk about a few more things, and we'll go from there.
Now, you see how powerful just the Google search engine is going to be. So now we're going to go over into YouTube and kind of do a similar thing. And then I'm going to show you a few resources that I have, okay?
Okay, so we're back here at YouTube now. I basically just went to youtube.com. So I'm going to basically do the same thing, how to set up a blog. So a lot of people don't realize YouTube is really a search engine as well as a social media. I know a lot of people think Facebook and Twitter, they're more social media, but YouTube is really a social media system as well as a search engine. So make sure you use this. I mean, I use, one of the things about being a leader, it's not necessarily knowing the information, it's where to find the information. So, use these resources to do that for yourself. So, you can see how to set up a blog. Here's how to make a blog, how to do this. So, the same thing, if you put quotes around here, it should, and when you start typing stuff, it gives you suggestions. So, take a look at those as well. You should be able to use that, and now you're going to see how to set up a blog is going to come up in all of the titles specifically. So, the power of those double quotes is just phenomenal. So, you want to really start to get in the habit of really understanding what you're searching for, and use the double quotes when you can. There's a few other tricks that we'll do probably on another video, but there's a lot more tricks in the search options there for, you can do searches for something specifically even on a specific site in the Google search engine. So anyway, and then you can look at video. So, a lot of times, a lot of people learn from video. Obviously, it's just a lot simpler to follow and whatnot. So, really, really look at YouTube as a good resource. I use Photoshop, which is one of those tools that you use to make images and tweak pictures around and all that sort of stuff. And I'm not a real creative kind of person, but I know that Photoshop is like one of the premier systems that most graphic artists use. And I've used YouTube to learn how to pretty much do everything that I've learned how to do in Photoshop just off of YouTube. I just go over here, I'm trying to figure out how to do something, I just do a search for it, bam, there's a video, shows you exactly how to do it, and then I can move on. So, it's really, really pretty simple. So I'm just going to show you a couple other resources. If you go to my blog, there's going to be a lot of information. Be sure to enter your name and email address, get on my email list. I'm always sending out good information, training material, webinars, all those sort of things. There's a quick little intro video there if you want to see this. And I got all of these blog posts for different things. Aweber, if you want to know how to set up your autoresponder, here's a video. If you want to set up how to do a WordPress blog, here's 3 videos I did for how to do that. So, just use those as a resource. And then also over here on YouTube, if you go to youtube.com/Rod Davison info and enter that in, that'll actually go to my channel, and you'll be able to go through here and see a bunch of different things. And I do have I think I have I have 2 channels. There's one that's called the Evening Buzz. That's basically, it's a show that it's really a Google Hangout that I do every Sunday night. My partner and I, Paul Sharon, we do this every Sunday night at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So, check that out. Always talking about marketing stuff and different things. So, same thing if you go to the Evening Buzz. I think it is the Evening Buzz right here. So the Evening Buzz. So it's youtube.com/the Evening Buzz. You'll see a whole bunch of videos in here. So the last one we did, that was episode 54. 55 is coming up this week, depending on when you see this. So you'll see there's all kinds of videos in here. I'm not too sure what that's all about, but if you just click on the videos over here, you'll see there's a ton of stuff. When we first started doing this show, so part of the first 28 episodes is on my Rod Davison Info channel, and then the rest of the videos are on the Evening Buzz from the Sunday night show. So check those 2 places out, and we'll come back to the video.
Okay, so as you can see, I kind of went through, how to set up a blog mainly. So I got a lot of resources even on my channel, which I'm going to show you here. I also got a lot of resources over on my blog. So I really encourage you to connect with me either on Facebook or on my blog at rodadavison.com. Get on my email list. I send out a lot of training information, a lot of good value. So like to connect with you and check me out on my blog, and we'll see you on the next video.